Hello, and welcome to Thursday, the 25th of June. How are you all? All right, there we go. I'm live. Let's click these buttons over here. Settings. All right, so we have got the Scorpio moon. Yay! It is currently at 11 degrees. And yeah, it's doing its thing. All right, so we've got lots of activity specifically in Cancer at the moment. Oh, wow. That's very laggy. Good morning, DG. How are you? I don't know what's going on. Is that better? I just watched myself in slow motion. Okay, good morning, DG. All right, I might have to get this out quick because Mercury is being very tricky, as I was just saying about him. So we have Mercury stationary right now, all right? It's at 26 degrees. Jupiter is at 28:52, so almost 25 degrees. Actually, sorry, Mercury is at 25 degrees. Jupiter is at 28, but it's so slow right now that it's causing problems, all right? So tech glitches. Oh, and you click the little three buttons and stuff, Louise. I know. You know what? It's meta. It's just meta. More and more people are complaining about, the fact that you can't talk to anyone. There's nobody real in this environment. So, yeah, you've tried it all. I'm sorry, but I'm always going to be here at 8:30, Louise. Always. All right. Okay, back to what I was saying. The fact that Mercury and Jupiter are together, Jupiter is just amplifying the fuckery. All right, so just be aware, very aware of that. All right, so now back to Scorpio moon. All right, so we're already deep and like think research, investigation. Let's just look beyond triggers and traumas. Good morning, Deborah. How are you? Yeah, let's look beyond triggers and traumas. We've got other people's money, tax and investments, the stock market, health related things related to surgery, the menstrual system. Now, I was also going to talk about because I put Hygeia in this morning, and she is also very closely conjunct Mercury. So there are going to be issues around nourishment. You could be looking at dietary habits, like food related things. So be very aware. Oh, I love you, Louise. See, there you go. You get a special hug right in real time. All right, so in the notes, I've written emotional intelligence. All right, so again, Scorpio is going to be triggering us to get a little bit spicy with that tail. But you could be talking with partners or family members about intimacy or old sort of, old tender subjects. But having that hygeia there, it's, like what is good for you right now. So again, it's all about emotional intelligence, memory, history, patterns, nourishment, your actual environment, so all those type of things. That's the Cancer sun, but the Scorpio moon is just asking you to dig deeper. Good morning, Karen. How are you? All right, now all day we have the moon square Venus. All right, so Venus is in Leo. These two are squaring each other, so there could be some tension. But, if you offer some compassion, nourishment, and love, maybe a hug, then, maybe you can sort of get through this. Maybe if there is tension, then you guys can dig deep together. All right, so do the research into whatever the problem is. So there's that. Now that is exact at 8 p.m. All right, so just be aware that, there could be some, again, there's some underlying tension between, your emotions and your love. That's it. Okay. Now after 3 o'clock, the moon does start to inconjunct Saturn. Now that is exact at 8:30. All right, so that was a good one. I was like, oh, very, very. So 8:30 tonight, we're gonna have those. I don't know. I feel like if you work together on something and you don't hold on to past hurts and regrets, all right, you might be able to gain some really valuable insight into what the problem is, or what the other person's pain is. So there's that as well. All right, so if we look at the words, the discomfort you may feel is the universe pointing to the stories that need to be addressed. Old triggers don't need to continue to cause you pain. Ground yourself in analysis, compassion, and seeking the strengths that you have gained rather than holding on to a rage that may flare up unnecessarily. All right, so just be aware. You know, there's feelings, and they might not feel the nicest, but again, Scorpio gives you the opportunity to go digging in the dirt and find the golden jewels, find out where the strengths have come from. And where has the pattern come from? All right, you need to investigate further. So if you continue to have specific stories or issues coming up all around you, you know, the universe does whatever it can to make you pay attention. All right. Again, you know, we were talking about Saturn the other day and, you know, the consequences of your action. If you have done the work because you've seen what needs doing, rewards. If you continue to just, you know, turn the other cheek, you're going to end up with a black eye. So, you know, and that might come up from that unnecessary flaring of rage. Not physical violence, but you know what I mean? Like the universe is doing its thing. All right, so now Venus does have its trine with Saturn at 10 p.m. But again, this is just Venus doing her thing and the rewards for the responsibility. Again, we were talking about Queen Elizabeth yesterday, you know, duty. Saturn is so duty orientated. Now, can't remember where I was going with that. Is this a past story or ancestry tradition, fucking from family thing that you are responsible for, XYZ? Again, we're going to go to the Sun square Neptune. All right, you are questioning these beliefs. The Sun is also in conjunct Pluto. All right, transformation, transition into a different future. What's that word? There was another word, but let's just use transition. All right, so you know, Pluto in Aquarius is asking us all to change the future direction of society, and this includes, on a smaller scale, you changing your own future direction through transmutation. So we're undergoing this magical chrysalis process, and you know, we have to be aware that, you know, I can imagine that butterfly that turns into goop, that goes from the caterpillar to the butterfly. Like, who knows whether that involves pain or not? Like, we don't know. Oh, that's all right. The sun was on your north node yesterday. That's nice. Did you see the specific directions that you need to be heading in? You know, there's that. That's awesome. That's awesome. I love that. So I'm going to pull the card because that might give me something else to wax lyrical about. So, and in saying that, I'm going to move back to what were your challenges this week? Mine was water. I'm definitely over a litre in. I've been for a walk. I have been up for quite a long time. I think it was 10 to 5 I woke up this morning. So been active and doing stuff since then. It's been lovely. Let's just feel into this. See, I just love this Scorpio moon. So let me know, are you feeling anything that is not lovely? I don't know. Not that I wanted you to express your pain, but you know, Scorpio is different for everybody. All right, this one here. Oh, we got two. All right, this was the one that I wanted. I'll leave that one to the side. Ah, this is perfect. Good morning, Sally. How are you? All right, so the card that I just pulled was Say What You Mean. My God, you can't get any better than that, can you? All right, so if we are here with this moon in Scorpio square Venus at 8 p.m, all right, and then after 3, moon in conjunct Saturn, steadily work towards adjusting the situation, all right? And so this is card number 18, and it says, say what you mean. All right, let's have a look. He's very anime, this guy. He doesn't look impressed, and she's like, I don't care. All right. Take some time to clarify what you need to communicate and to whom. Honest communication begins with you. Take a moment to connect within and ask yourself, in what area of your life are you hiding and denying how you feel? Does your relationship with your partner need revamping? Underlying tension anywhere? Are there things that are just not sorry, are there things that are just not working? Who are the people in your life that you must be honest with? This is your opportunity to take back your power and share clearly, wisely, and honestly what does and does not work for you. When you feel vulnerable, you can easily be swayed to say what you feel the other person wants to hear in order to keep the peace. The message of this card is that you need to say what you really mean, whether someone else likes it or not. So I'm having a meeting with my boss at 11 and I'm getting the same vibes when the eclipse on my MC a few years ago and got, oh, Karen, I hope that's not the case and that you are just being able to share your wisdom rather than don't make it a pain. Oh, yeah, no, I don't know. I don't feel like that. Maybe it's a sideward step. Oh, absolutely. These cold mornings are absolutely hibernation. Now the other one, I don't know. The other one was temptation. All right, so let's just have a quick squeeze because I think this say what you mean is just more perfect. But temptation is, life is full of temptations, and right now you're being asked to choose a higher path. Oh, yay! Excellent, DG. Awesome. You need to prove that you are worthy and important. Oh, sorry, your need. Oh my God. Your need to prove that you are worthy and important is clouding your true purpose and tempting you to make wrong decisions. Become aware of what is happening in your life right now. Are you bored in a relationship? This actually makes sense now. And looking for something outside of your partnership instead of being honest and working on the challenges that you are experiencing. Is there a work opportunity that is tempting you to act without integrity in order to get ahead? Are you using money as an excuse to not follow your heart? Oh my God, this card asks you to focus on the bigger picture and be honest with yourself and take the higher path. All right, it is absolutely perfect, isn't it? All right, so say what you mean. And then if there is, this, I'm not satisfied in my relationship, then fucking say something. The other person can't solve it if necessary, if they don't know exactly where you're at. And if it is a case that you're not happy and you want to leave, then why stay? If you know what I mean, like if you know. So, oh, thank you. Oh, feeling so much unlovely. Oh, that's so not good. But this is the right time to be addressing these things. And this is why we love astrology, because it gives you the perfect window of opportunity. And it gives you the bravery and courage. When the universe is saying, fuck, now's the time to talk about tricky shit. And you're like, oh, okay, I really need to address this issue because the moon is squaring Venus and I am unsatisfied, all right? So if I continue to adjust my reality by doing the hard things, then I can move through things so much easier than if we just ignore things, all right? So going back to that moon square Venus at 8 p.m., the in conjunct Saturn at 8:30, and then Venus trine Saturn at 10. Ultimately, if you do these things, you will win, all right? You will win. So, in your case, Karen, it is about other people's money and your investments and finances and security. It's like if you've got a problem, get there and say it first. If you feel like somebody's going to, we have to have a meeting, I want to address something, address your things first. All right? Because if this is about a two-way communication, then if you have a problem, speak up. So I think that's pretty much it for today. And just that final reminder, emotional intelligence, courage, bravery, go do the things, guys. You are all freaking awesome. Strong, brave queens with shiny, bright crowns on your head. So I love you guys, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Go do the thing. All right, bye.